Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your defending National League champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Beautiful October night here in Southern California. 70 degrees the game time temperature. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Having second, here's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
A ball and a strike now. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Kershaw now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's Corey Seager. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Strasburg has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Full count now, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now batting, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Will. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-1 count to Puig. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bellinger on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Rendon on at first. Nobody out. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at ball one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: he's got 8 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. And they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Yasiel Puig.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And that one just missed outside. Strasburg on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yasmani Grandal will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Taylor. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Missed with a slider. Missed with a breaking ball.
2-1.
Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Murphy calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for LA. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has a 3 for 12 line.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Outside.
Outside, 2-1. Three and one.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Adam Eaton.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Trey Turner would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. So stepping in, Clayton Kershaw as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Clayton Kershaw.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Strasburg with a check at first. Runner back safely. Here's Corey Seager. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Taylor. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Turner's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody.
Digging in now, Cody Bellinger, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
To third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. Popped him up. Forsythe has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave one. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan.
Striding in, Logan Forsythe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Count was 2-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Into the box now. Clayton Kershaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Steven Strasburg. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0. is looked at for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out.
Wow.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
3-1 to the Nationals shortstop. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chris Taylor. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Taylor. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Zimmerman over to his left, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. In now is Anthony Rendon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Soft liner to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the seventh.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. No hits to this point.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
From the stretch, a fastball that just misses inside. Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1.
D-Rod.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the seventh. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the seventh inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The catcher, number 14.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Montero, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Hit hard on the ground to second. Forsythe has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Michael Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. All even now at 1-1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A little bouncer. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Strasburg comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Howie Kendrick is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
The 3-0 pitch. Bends into the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance, it's ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Stripling, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Three and 2 now. Trey Turner is on deck. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Try it again, 3 and 2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Trey Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And now Bryce Harper. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of of a guy like that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 0-1 on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Puig has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. His past history with Sean Kelly, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Yep, 1-2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Jubal. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in the pin.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Corey Seager. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a tack on the run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Strike called. 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here now the 2-2. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
First baseman number 35, Ellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. LA's on top 4-1. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Scott Alexander.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Just foul. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Fouled off. Slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Ross Stripling takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.